It's DJ Squirt. No drip. All splash.
Crazy girl.
Hi. Hi, how are
I
you?
am wonderful. Look at you. And you beat me on here. I'm scared.
I was trying to be on time.
You better let them know how you do it. But you are amazing. You know I've got the lowdown. Right. What I love about you is that you are down to earth, personable, fun. That's what I see. I see.
I am. I agree with you.
Don't play. But anyway, we're going to get to the nitty gritty. I am so excited. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, no, it's amazing. We have to, interviews are the most important part of even being some type of inspiration. You know what I'm saying? That's the most important part. You can, people can look at the same one thing and all have a whole different perspective. But when it comes right out your mouth, they can't say that, right?
Well, this is my first interview. I'm excited.
Are you serious?
It is.
Nobody has chased you
They
down for an
have,
interview.
but I've been declining interviews.
I am so honored.
I'm excited.
Well, I'll tell you a little bit about me if you haven't looked it up. People do be looking me up. My name is DJ Squirt. I'm the regional vice president of the Nerve DJs, one of the largest coalitions worldwide, 3 to 5,000 DJs. We are about supporting our community and helping others. I help guide independent artists, so I deal with a lot of the managers, trying to help other artists. So interviewing someone like you, honey, it's amazing. Okay, because people feel like you on a level that you're on are unreachable, untouchable. That's not true. Internet gang, you still gotta be careful. There's some freaking sickos out here. We gotta be careful. But anyway, I ask everybody the same questions. Okay, so there's nothing out of the way, but we just be ourselves.
Okay,
you feel me?
That's easy.
Yeah, I try to, but I am so excited. I was like, please let me have her because I use these interviews to educate our children. I have a school called the DJ Squirt Academy. I'm working with detention home, foster home kids and show them how to, be personal, be themselves, love themselves, things like that. So for them to see me talk to you and then they go look at the media and go, oh, she's a real person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna stop. I talk too damn much too. That's why I do.
Good.
So stop me if I'm doing too much. I don't get.
No, I'm enjoying it.
Okay. So look. I designed these questions basically to show people who you are. Because when they learn to love you and they'll support you, and you'll always have fans, period. No matter what. You can do no wrong when they late. You know what I mean? Okay. All right. So we're going to start from the real giddy get down, and then we get into the this. So the giddy get down, boo. Where are you from? City and state. I have people out the country ask me everything. So
I'm from Miami, Florida, 305, the best city.
Miami.
You need to come visit.
Don't play with me.
I'm sure it's cold. Where do you live?
I'm in Ohio. It's cold.
Freezing there. Oh no.
It's cold. I was in Atlanta for 5 years. I did love the weather, but Atlanta's different too. But I loved it. Don't play. When I come to Miami and I call you.
Call me. I'll be here.
Okay. Okay. So you are from Miami. All right. This is get to the good stuff. This is about education. This is about learning, other people learning from you. Okay. How many siblings did you grow up with in the household?
Well, I am the oldest. Surprise, surprise. People are always shocked, but I'm the oldest. So I have a half brother. I'm Puerto Rican and Black. My brother is Puerto Rican and Dominican.
Mm-hmm.
And he's 17. We're 10 years apart. And then I have 2 sisters. They're fully Black, Malia and Milan. And one is 12 and the other is 9.
That's so dope. So look, I'm the cutest nerd you'll ever meet. You're beautiful, but I'm a nerd. And I have done a lot of analysis. I'm a data analyst by nature. It's kind of what I do. Real job, but no, I won't have a real job for long. I'm trying my best. But anywho, I said, you know what? All these people with these personalities that are so freaking dope, ask them all these same questions. But the ones that were really moving and shaking and really doing something, it was a common denominator in the number child. No, who digs that far? Me. So they're the oldest, boop, the middle, boop, or the only, never the baby. So you fit my theory. See what I'm saying?
Yep, I'm the oldest.
I've been right.
I was the only child for a long time, then they came along. So
yeah, Yeah. That's awesome. That's awesome. You always have that respect, especially when you're doing what you're supposed to. I love it. And that goes in your everyday life. And that goes to show why you are so, you know what I'm saying, gung-ho and moving forward in what you're doing. Awesome. All right. Here's another question. Mom and dad in the home or just mom?
Well, my parents are not together. They separated a long time ago, but I have both of my parents in my life, and they're very supportive of everything I do. So I'm very lucky, thankful. They support everything, my music, my boutique, my YouTube channel, anything I want to do, they're behind me.
You make plus size clothes?
I don't, but I will, because people are always asking me that question. You know, we got to show love to everybody. So.
With them little bitty clothes?
But it's hard getting girls who are extra small, really petite girls complain too, like, oh, it's a small, but it doesn't fit. So it's like, it's hard to meet everybody, you know?
And then they complain when us plus size girl wear a little naked bikini. Well, they don't make it my size.
They be like, well, y'all still in all the smalls.
I'm going to figure something out. If they can film me in a bikini without showing my face, I'll do it.
There's always a way around it.
Right. Right. Just a movie or something crazy. All right. Okay. That's dope. All right. So this next question really is designed to share any challenges, struggles, or success you may have had, you know, in your childhood growing up. A lot of people are affected. They're traumatized and they're 40 years old, still mad about something that happened at school. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How was school for you? How would you describe it? Before you do that, if you had any challenges, let me know how you got through it, like what saved you and how you feel about it now to inspire someone else.
I don't really think I had any difficult challenges. It was kind of hard, like, you know, bouncing from my mom's house to my dad's house to wondering like, oh, why my parents not together? But I feel like it's so common nowadays. Yeah. Like a lot of people are not with the person they had a child with. But I feel like it did like bother me a little bit, like, oh, I want my parents to be together. Now I have a brother, he has a different dad. Now I have sisters, they have a different mom. So it's just like, it's just me. Like I don't have a full-blooded sibling. So I always wish like I had an older sister or an older brother, you know, someone close to my age. Because now I'm like, I'm the example. So it could be the good example, it could be the bad example, but everybody's watching me.
It's difficult. So imagine, you know, people who didn't have any parents, who just out here.
Yeah.
That's a big...
I'm like, you know what? I had a good childhood. I can't complain. Right. My parents was always there for me. I'm a daddy's girl. He took me to get my hair done, my nails done. Anything I wanted. I really can't complain too much.
No, that's good. No, but it still mentally affects you. That's all I wanted you to share, which is awesome. But definitely the choice to go ahead and just jump in with what you have to work with. You know what I mean? They have to think that way, but that's hard. You can't do that to a child. Like they don't. Okay, awesome. All right, everybody has an aha moment. Okay, when you were growing up, it was someone you admired. It was something that you saw. It could have been a tragedy. It could have been anything. What made you want to be this dope ass rapper? Well, not just a rapper in music. What brought you here?
I feel like a lot of factors. I feel like living in Miami in general, I feel like we kind of grow up fast. Like I was going to the clubs like underage. I was like 16 going to the club on South Beach partying. The first time I ever went to the club was with my mom. So I feel like I was kind of exposed to a lot early. Like my parents, they were young. They were club promoters. My dad had a club on South Beach. So I felt like I was always I saw the lifestyle. You know, I saw my dad driving the nice cars, my mom getting whatever she wanted, she was taken care of. And then I always I loved music. So I remember being a little girl and looking at the girls in the music videos, they're on the yachts, they're in the bikinis. I'm just like, I kind of like that. Like I can see that for myself. But instead of being the video vixen, I want to be the star. That's the difference.
Difference. But sometimes you gotta start somewhere.
Yes.
So I need you to start with a DJ Squirt bikini, okay?
I can do that.
I ain't telling nobody what I wear on here. I see my, and you make me cute.
Send me one.
And I come to Miami like, and I models. You'll probably make more money on the plus size models. I promise you. Okay. Promise.
Gotta cater to everybody, so.
I'll be your first model. Look,
I gotta get that in writing.
Look, guinea pig. I said it to you. Okay. All right. So, you don't just rap, and it's not just
Mm-hmm.
music that you do a lot. But we're going to get to that part. What I would like for you to do at this point, when you had that aha moment that you decided to do this, what I want you to do is an example for these other youth, kids, anybody that's inspired by you. Tell us, you kind of had the access because of your parents and everything, but still you had to do some moving. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You had to want it. So
Definitely.
what's your first step? Okay, somebody else might want to step out there on faith. What was your first step? You said whatever to who, and then you went to who, and take me up to today.
Okay, so when I turned 18, I actually started dancing. I was a dancer, but people always knew, like, in high school and middle school that I used to write raps and I used to do, like, silly stuff. And, like, there's videos of my friends and me, like, reciting Nicki Minaj. And, like, people like, you have the look. You could do it. You're so charismatic. Like, I'm just like, you're right. My friend Justin, he convinced me. He was like, let's just go to the studio, pick a song, and we're going to remix the song. So at the time, I think it was like the beginning of 2018 or the end of 2017. 6ix9ine, the Gummo song, it was really popular.
Right.
Before he was a snitch and all that shit happened. Before all that.
Right.
So I decided to remix that song. That was my first time going to the studio, first time writing, first time doing everything. I did it the same day. I shot the video, I put it out, and it went viral on YouTube. It has like 3.5 million views. So that was like the first thing. I was like, this is the first thing I ever put out, and it went viral. I'm like, I'm doing something right. There's something that people like.
See, number one, it's a spirit. When people see you, when they look in your face, it's a vibe. And some people get a heavy, like, rush off of the vibe. So then when they learn to love you just because of that, and then you are putting on top talent, skills, and real stuff, that's people get addicted. You get it real. I don't really do much. I just talk a lot of trash and do DJing. But I seem to have a lot of little fans. Maybe not as much as you, but girl, that works. So continue to always be you, okay?
Definitely.
And make great decisions. Awesome. Okay, so now that went viral, and look, so what was the efforts after that? Okay, that went viral. Did you do shows?
So let me tell you the rise and the downfall.
Okay,
so it went viral, went crazy. Probably like a month later, I found out I was pregnant.
What?
I have a 5-year-old son. He's 5 now.
I'm older than I look. Okay. I have a child probably older than you. And
I don't believe it.
Yeah, I act like I do. I'm still cute, so I'm gonna have fun with it. I can't. Okay. Look, you can't say I found out I was pregnant. You
did no. See, I think I was pregnant when I shot the video. But I officially found out like after, and like I had so many people in my DMs like, oh, we want to work with you. We want to fly you out to this show, like all this and that. And I was just like, what am I gonna do? Am I gonna keep the baby? Like I didn't know, like it was my first pregnancy. Like it was just like a lot of different things dealing with the baby daddy. I was just like, so it was a peak for me, and then it's like a fall at the same time. Because I didn't keep going when I had that momentum behind me. You know, people were so interested. Like, who's this girl? She dropped one song. Like, what are we going to hear more from her? And I just kind of disappeared.
No. You got a taste to know what your power you had. So the responsibilities need to be taken care of first.
Yeah.
Don't take care of responsibilities. It don't matter what success you get. You will fall. Okay? So, great. He's 5 now. You took care of him. Great. When did you jump back out here after you had him?
So I started back working in the club. I do bottle service now at a club. I don't dance anymore. But I started working back in the club, and I seen like a lot of my old friends. They're like, why are you here? Like, you should be doing music. We know what you're good at. We know what you like to do. Like, and my problem it's not my problem anymore, was being consistent. I would make music, put out a video, stop. Life happens, gotta work, gotta pay bills, gotta deal with this. But those are all excuses. Now I'm just like, you know what? Whatever comes my way, I'm gonna just roll with the punches. So now I'm consistently in the studio. I have a lot of songs. I'm shooting videos. Now it's just when I'm gonna drop.
Okay. So now let's work this up. How the hell did you get on Cabaret?
People love to know. Okay, so Me and Jocelyn had a mutual friend in
Oh,
Miami who was a hairstylist.
tell her I want to be on the next one. I love to fight. Go ahead.
Well, I don't talk to Jocelyn anymore, but but so we had a mutual friend, a hairstylist, and I guess Jocelyn was telling her she needed girls for her show.
Mm-hmm.
So the hairstylist, she called me and she was like, "Oh, Jocelyn wants girls. I'm gonna give you her number. Talk to her. See, like, you know, if you guys click." So I ended up talking to Jocelyn over the phone, and she was like, "Oh, come to my place." She had just moved from Atlanta back to Miami,
Mm-hmm.
and she was like, "Come to my place. We'll have lunch at my pool." And then like we just clicked from there. And this was before like she even knew what show she wanted to do. She was shopping around for networks. So we shot a pilot. So I was with her in the beginning when she still didn't have the show. I was there with her while she was just trying to put everything together.
Right.
And I introduced her to another girl from Miami, Chastity, who she's on the show as well. And that's how I met Jocelyn.
Fire. Yeah, because it's like, okay, you kind of want to see how they trickle down. Like, what was you dancing in the club and she snatched up? Like, what happened?
But no, that's how we met, through a mutual friend.
She, you know, she. We gotta know, you know, it depends on how that went down. You know what I'm saying? How they look at you too,
Yeah.
right? So, dope. Very awesome. So, you've done the TV show. You make music. Okay, how did the boutique come along?
So since I was a dancer, I knew a lot of dancers in Miami. So I was like, it's so hard to find good dancer stores. So it was really like a stripper store. Like, so the outfits, the shoes, accessories, money bags, thongs, like anything a dancer would need, basically. I was like, easy. I know so many girls, like so many people fuck with me. Like, you know, I'm kind of popular in my city. So I had the idea and I opened the store in Wynwood. I don't have the store anymore. I closed it, but I still have the website. And that's really it. Every time I have a plan or an idea, I try to manifest it and make it come to life. So I did it, and then the timing was bad because the pandemic happened. So it was like, I opened it, then I couldn't really have it open because of the rules and all this stuff. And I was like, I still had to pay the rent. I couldn't work. Like, it was just a lot of factors. But when I did have my grand opening, I had a lot of girls come out and support. And the boutique industry is kind of hard. Like, the profit to margin ratio, it's a lot. It's a lot of work. But I think I would reopen another store in Miami.
Yeah, but look, the internet has changed the game. Girl, all you got to do is put on, you could spend 2 days or 2 weeks trying on everything that you made yourself. Poop pictures and put them online, put them on the web. You're not going to be able to keep up with the orders.
That is true. Everything is online now, so that's a good thing, because it was hard having someone. I had an employee I had to pay. You know, no one really cares about your business as much as you do. So certain things I would do, she wouldn't do. So it's a lot of overhead, but I definitely want to just stick to online.
So look, you open another boutique, right? I'm gonna help you. Right?
Please.
You have a plus size side. Okay?
I will. I'm gonna have that.
And I know how to run, but I don't be playing. And girl, you gonna make some money with plus sizes. Okay.
I believe you. I know they be hitting me up all the time.
I am not playing. It's some cute stuff, you know, especially I could be your guinea pig, right? Because they all made kind of with the big size, you know, we got that.
I'll send you a nice PR package, you know.
I'm not playing. I would jump on the plane. You're gonna do this for a week, I'll come out there for a week, help you out, do the thing, come on back, what I gotta do. But heck yeah.
I appreciate it. So don't forget that you said that.
I won't. Trust me.
It's in video now.
That makes you so dope, and people can see, they feel the spirit of your eye, of the soul through your eyes. And see how you look. You're talking to me. You're looking right at me. Most people, you get them on here, they be like, yeah, and I guess, you know what I'm saying? Oh, you know what I'm saying? But people can pick that up in your spirit. That is awesome. So look, now that you've done all this, you made all these moves. You know, you got your baby intact. Of course, every man in the world probably in your face, whatever. You seem smart, though. You know how to handle that, right? Point, make great decisions, and don't have sex if you don't want a baby, okay? Just gonna
that part.
Get some things to take care of that, too, right?
Yes.
So, what's success to you, honey?
Thank you so much. I had fun. This is my first interview.
What kind of things, now that you're doing all this, going with it, What is success to you? What do you need to see around you to say, okay, that's it. I got it. I'm happy. What do you need to see?
Like I feel like a lot of people would say money,
Okay.
but I feel like I feel like financial freedom is a part of it, but I'd want to be able to spend a lot of time with my family. So I know it's a certain thing when it comes to success. You're not going to be around your family all the time because you're going to be moving and doing this and doing that to make sure they're okay. But now that I'm like taking my music serious and still working the nightlife, I feel like it's hard because I don't have as much time with my son that I want.
Oh,
So I feel like a part of me being successful is still going to be able to be in his life and still be hands-on and still be with my little sisters and spend time with my family, because that's all you have is your family, and they're not going to be here forever. The money comes, the money goes, family forever. So I feel like that's success to me, is being able to have unlimited time with them, take my family on trips, travel around the world. That's what I want to do.
So look, I want to say this. I work here in the Midwest where we have a lot of issues when it comes to the children. It's a difference between the colder states and the warmer states when it comes to mentality. This is just my opinion. And I feel like, especially if someone as successful as yourself, all of us that are so successful, we need to, once we get to a successful point in our lives, we need to create things that are going to benefit our communities, right? Because if you're doing that to benefit our communities, is benefiting your family, your and everyone around you. We got so many people just getting successful, buying $80 million cars and want to show everybody, but the person you showing half the time don't even have a happy. It's not fair to me. But if we all contributed and what makes us happy and use our talents and skills to make our communities dope, who needs the government?
Exactly. People always forget to give back, and where you came from is important, because those are the people who are still looking up to you. They're always watching. So definitely, I feel that 100%.
And the same creativity used to benefit or move forward for ourselves and our families, we need to create things in our environment for our environment. So this is my next question. And since you know the life, we're going to hypothetically speak that I am your friend. Okay.
Okay.
And I work in Magic City. That's my real story. I'm not really I never worked in Magic City, but I use that story. So anyway, I'm your best friend. I work in Magic, right?
Yeah.
I call you like at 6 o'clock in the morning because that's what time I got off. Right. I'm going home. I'm like, oh my God, Daisy! Check it out! You're like, girl, 6 months. Like, what? Your account got $30 million in there for you, right? I asked this question because we got so many youth in the environment that I grew up in. They're not used to having money in their hand. They ain't never had $1,000, $10,000. And today with the internet, you can be a billionaire tomorrow, right? And then they all get bamboozled out of it because they don't know nothing. So with your intelligence, your beauty, your talent, what would you do with $30 million for your community?
After I go shopping? No, it's all.
I'm going crazy too.
I feel like I have a soft spot for a lot of little girls. So I feel like I would want to do, because a lot of girls look up to me. Like, I'll be looking through my followers and they'll be like middle schoolers. And I'd be like, oh my gosh, you guys are looking at what I'm posting and stuff. Yeah. So I feel like a lot of young girls don't have the right example, especially it depends like on the inner city. Like I told you, like I had my parents around, but I see like a lot of girls, like I guess kind of being fast, but because they want a certain lifestyle. So they'll do certain things, or they'll be dealing with older guys. Like they don't have the right people around them. So I feel like if we can teach them, not to grow up too fast, because it's not that fun. It's not that fun when you grow up fast, because life hits you hard, bills come, unwanted pregnancies. Like little girls, they need to know their worth. And I feel like it's easy to be manipulated when you're young and you want certain things, and especially in Miami, I told you, we see the glitz and the glams, we see the nice cars. A lot of girls.
What want me to do? You gonna give me? Okay.
A lot of young girls, I've seen it working in the club. As soon as they turn 18, they in the club. They ready to do whatever for a little bit of fame, or because somebody promised them something. Like, so definitely with girls, I would want to give back to them, and then also working in the club, you see a lot of people make fast money,
Mhm.
and you see a lot of people. It's like a hamster wheel. You making this money, you spending it, and then you go back to the club a couple years later, and you're like, damn, she's still here.
Yep.
Like, a lot of people don't know financial literacy. They don't know about their credit. They don't know nothing about buying their first home. And most of that stuff should be taught at home or in school,
Love.
and it's not.
Ooh,
People have to go out and learn that shit on their own, which is not fair, because I feel like, especially in the Black community, we're so far behind. White kids, their parents already have that established for them, or they'll be adding them on their credit cards to help build their credit. Like, we have to learn everything on our own.
Our parents are still using our damn name for a credit card.
See, it's a lot of things. Like, I feel like financial literacy, that's the key to everything, honestly.
So this is what we gonna do. I'm gonna help you with the boutique, and you're gonna come talk to kids.
Okay.
Was that said? So when you get free time and it crosses your mind, think of some stuff in order or ideas or educate them. And we're gonna fly you in when we have this class. School called the DJ Squirt Academy.
Okay. I would love to come.
It is a real classroom. And so as soon as I got the classroom together, our whole organization got a building up.
What's the age range of the children in there?
I'm starting at 5.
Oh, okay. Okay, so they're really young.
They're very smart though.
Very
people don't. They do better at 5 than they do at 15. Yeah. So we're gonna work that out. I think that is amazing. But guess what? You can do that without the money.
That is true.
You can do that now. That's why I asked that question. Idea. Everybody has that implementation of what they would like to see in their own communities, you know, especially for something that maybe they didn't have. You know, your parents did that for you. What about the people that don't have any parents that's getting paid by the government and they just a piece of person sitting on the couch for the check to come? They don't get nothing. So we're going to team up. I'm not playing. We're going to team up and do
I'm ready.
Class for some little girls. I'm going to work on that too. And we'll get this scheduled and get people booked, and we're going to fly you in and we're going to teach them kids. It's going to be great. Okay?
All
no,
right.
I'm so, you ask Leslie. He know. I know what I'm talking about. Okay. We're going to do that. That is amazing. And we don't have to wait. Next thing you know, you have everything you ever wanted just because you did something that was important to you.
Yeah.
Love. Awesome. All right. I done held you a long time. But anyway.
Oh, you're good. I'm enjoying.
That is so dope. I look forward to that. I look forward to my bikini. Okay.
I got you.
I'm gonna do it. And that's just amazing. I love the idea that you had with that. Nobody's ever said that. A lot of people say nobody has said what you said, and that's awesome. So we're gonna work on that. All right. So at the time of this interview, at this point in an interview, this is your DJ Squirt Grammy stage.
Okay.
This is where you give accolades like you really own the Grammys. But you got a time limit like you do on the Grammys. Say what you want to say, how you want to say it, right? Nothing threatening, and you know, I don't know. Somebody I don't like, I'll cuss them out with you. But anyway, say whatever you want to say. Thank you, who you want to say thank you to. You know, you won your life award right now. Let's go.
You know what? Let me grab something. I need a microphone. Okay.
Yes.
All right. I'm so happy to be here tonight. I worked my whole entire life for this moment. It means so much to be here standing in front of you all. I've came such a long way. You know, I'd like to thank my mother and my father for always supporting me in everything that I do. I'd like to thank my fans. They're always here for me, the good, the bad. I know you guys are always going to have my back. I thank my baby daddy because, you know what, you try to put me down, but here I am standing up in front of millions, the biggest stage. I like to thank my son because mommy's always going to be here for you, and I did this all for you. And you know what? Number one, thank you, God, because I couldn't do any of this without you. Woo!
You can take your, you know, your glamorous gown and walk up the stage.
Then I do a little dance with my granny.
That is so dope. We definitely have to get you live in the studio here in Cleveland, Ohio. Come rocking with me. I have so much fun in the studio. I have many different people, not just one interview at a time. 4 and 5 people, and they all network and we work together and we have a great time. So I look forward to that, and we are going to connect because I'm your plus size guinea pig.
I'm ready.
And then we're going to have you come teach the kids one good class. Be amazing. And then we'll stay connected.
Okay,
this is how
we will.
Oh, well, thank you so much for
Thank you for having me.
Thank you, Boo. Have a good night.
Have a good night. Have a blessed weekend.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
It's DJ Squirt. No drip, all splash.